When I first started out swimming, it really was just because my brothers wanted to swim. So I think it's a very normal Singaporean story on how I started out swimming. My career has spanned over 20 years. I've been to 5 different Paralympic Games starting from when I was 16 years old. My very first Games was Beijing 2008, and then London, Rio, Tokyo, and then Paris was the latest one. From the 5 different games, I have 7 gold medals and a silver. The winning feeling is a very strange feeling. For example, when I was in Paris, my first event, I only won it by 0.06 of a second. It wasn't pure happiness and joy for me, but it was a lot of relief. It's very different every single time. You gotta embark on your own journey and do something that you consider a success. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a gold medal. It just has to be a goal that you set out to want to get there, and then you eventually get there. I would like to think that there is LA 2028 in the cards, but we're really focusing on the World Championships happening in Singapore in September. The swimming championships will be held in Asia for the very first time. The community is very excited to come to Singapore to compete here. We're just really focusing and training really hard for that. I think one lesson that has been a big part of what I've learned being an athlete is about letting go of the things that I'm unable to control. When I was 15 years old, I worked with this psychologist, and she told me at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how fast your competitors swim. You are going to swim your own race in your own lane, focus on your own times. This was really one of the biggest lessons I've had, to stay in my lane and not worry about the things that I cannot control. I see myself as part of the change that's happening in society. I see more people out and about, even if they're on electric chairs or scooters. And I see that the society has welcomed or embraced it a little bit more. There really has been such a huge shift of mindsets. I wouldn't say that parasports has been the biggest change or anything, but I think it's just been creating news over the past few years, and I'm just really fortunate to be part of this change and this news. Yeah.